What up guys, welcome to the final phase in the second anniversary. I guess you Final Fantasy IX fans are excited, but is this banner worth it? Let's check it out. So, first we have Aiko's USB, and if you are drawing on this banner, you are drawing on this relic, because this relic is pretty fucking insane, especially for a white mage like Aiko, or a summoner, I guess. You can potentially use her for a summoner, right? I think. So, instantly restore a large amount of HP to allies, grant them last stand and haste. So the thing is, if you get this one, you are chucking Golem's flute out the window because you're never using that again. Because it does the exact same effect, except instant, Kiraga, and last stand. Why is this insane for a white mage? Mainly because of the instant, and the last stand, and the Kiraga. Come on, like, if you're about to die, triggers off last stand, cast this again, you're fucking all fine, ready to go again. You can't really go wrong with this relic. So, very, very nice, potentially one of the best Ultra Soul breaks in the game thus far. Rune Tooth, Zidane's OSB, frickin' pervert, more damage if there are more female heroes in the party for a more. 168 attack. I obviously don't like this relic because I don't think I would be that much of a pervert to put 4 female heroes in my party to maximize this damage. I'd prefer just use his BSB. Honestly, his BSB is good enough for me in terms of damage, so I wouldn't rate this high. If Zidane is, of course, your favorite character, then yeah, maybe you want to go for this one. But in terms of OSBs, this one is average again. Dagger of Resolve, this one's another hybrid. I do have this one as well. Deal 3 summon magic, lightning, and holy attacks to all targets. Grant haste and burst mode to the user. First attack is Ultra Cure, and the second one is to magic, lightning, and holy attacks to all targets. Kind of decent, at least it's versatile, right? So it is kind of mediocre for BSBs, but hey, versatile can be pretty nice. Lunes Bsb, another one really good to chase for, mainly again because of the instant medicas actually really help you out, which makes this BSB, I think, one of the best in the game as well. I did say it is rated the highest on the FFRK Reddit, so. Burst abilities, deal 2 white magic holy attacks to one target, temporarily lower its resistance a moderate amount. That actually is really super good because you don't need to, say, bring a mental breakdown. And the next one is restore a small amount of HP to all allies, so really good for a mage team. I do bring Vanille instead of Yestola for a mage team just simply because of the first ability. So really, really nice one. Okay, Lunes Bsb, this one with the end here, it says End Wind. So deal 8 ranged physical, wind, and non-elemental attacks to one target with a high chance to interrupt its pending actions. Burst abilities deal 4 ranged physical, wind, and non-elemental attacks to one target with a moderate chance to interrupt its pending actions. Roaring Winds, why did I say restoring? Deal 2 ranged physical, wind, and non-elemental attacks to all targets. Temporarily lower the user's resistance and raise the user's attack a moderate amount. Niche effect, really like this one as well. I think this has pretty big potential even though it's an older relic. It's not one of the new BSBs, say Cloud's BSB 2, which is pretty insane as well. But you can pretty much have, as you guys know, pretty much can have an old wind party if you wanted to. There's so many wind users which are top class. So you may want to put Lunes in your party for your end wind party. The Glitz Jets Bsb, which is, I'd say, kind of average. 8 physical dark attacks to random targets, haste and burst mode to the user, and end dark. Burst abilities deal 4 ranged physical, dark, and non-elemental attacks to one target. You wouldn't, say, pair this with your ordinary abilities because a lot of dark attacks rely on having Doom on yourself. So you would probably need Memento Mori or something to trigger that off. So you would be pretty much using these burst abilities throughout your burst mode. Yeah, burst mode. And then we have Jet Bomber, your typical 2 AoE as well. So, typical BSB with the End Dark. End Dark is pretty good, so I'd say a little bit above average, if not average, right now, in this part of the game. Omni Rod, Protect Shell, and Major Region to all allies. I like how your Stola pretty much has everything. She has Stone Skin, she has Medica, she has this buff as well. That's what really makes your Stola in my... I don't know, in my game, I rank Yestola, I'd say the perfect white mage, because she has everything. You can't go wrong with her. So, really nice if you have pretty much all her relics. Axe for Garland. 5 physical, dark, and non-elemental attacks to all targets. Lower their attack and defense a large amount. Pretty niche effect to have with Garlands, making him kind of semi-support as well, so... I do like this one. I do like the extra abilities on a combat character. So yeah, I do like this one for a Super Soul Break, I admit. Other people would probably rank it down because it's not really in his field. Wizard Gloves. Temporarily raise the magic of all allies a moderate amount. Reduce their magic casting time for 3 turns. Grant them haste. This is the one that you really want for for your mage party, because it really does help. Obviously, the haste dagger and the magic buff. Pretty much what you need, so it's kind of on the same lines, if not better than Sheep Song, because you don't really need Major Region in the Sheep Song, because Major Region is a pretty good ability if you're having a lot of trouble with, like, say, Sap or something, and then you have Major Region to override that, but times where you need that is fairly uncommon, so I'd prefer to have 3 turns, reduced casting time, so really nice. And plus it's a bracer, adds on to the good stats. Javelin, temporarily raise the party's attack a large amount and grant them haste. People do not like Sid as a shouter because he doesn't really have the extra mind, while Ramza is higher in mind, so his haste dagger lasts a little bit longer. So other than that, it is a shout. So let's do the 100 gem draw here. I'm not going to do any more than that because I do not think it's worth it for my party. But I do wish you guys good luck. Man, I haven't got a 5-star in so long in 100 gem. 10 Gallon Hat. Pretty nice one. Anyway guys, I'll see you guys in the next Final Fantasy Record Keeper.